Hi, fourth grade. Welcome to week 7. I can't believe it's already been this long since we've seen you. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do input and output tables. So we're covering input and output tables this week. Now, input and output tables are all about finding the rule. So let's go learning some new vocabulary. Well, we have our input. Input is what you start with. Then you have your output. Output is what comes out after your rule's applied. So if something happens in the middle, that's your rule. A rule is what consistently happens to the input to get the output. So something happens every time to the input to get the output. So let's look. Our input is 1. Our rule says any input plus 10 will give us our output. That's what that X stands for. Any input, any number you want, plus 10 will give you any output according to the rule. So if the rule is X plus 10, we have to do that to every single number in our input column. So we'll do 1 plus 10, 2 plus 10, 3 plus 10, 4 plus 10. And you'll get the answers 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now I went through that kind of fast, so let's go through an example. For us to do an example, we have to start with a table. I put my input, I put my rule, and I put my output. Now, in order for me to show you this cool example, I want to introduce you to my magic box. But my magic box can only happen if I have my magic hat. Boom, got my magic hat on. Okay, now that I have my magic hat or magic ears on, I'm gonna look at this table. We said we have an input of 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So we put in 1, and we're gonna get out 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now our job is to find the rule. So let's look at this. We're gonna pay attention from how we get from the input to the output. Da-da-da-da! Say hello to my magic box. It's my Mickey Mouse box. It is fabulous. Something happens every time. I put in an input and I get an output. So let's try it. Oh, I'm gonna put an input of 1 button and I'm gonna close it. Right, I'm gonna lock it, shake it. Let's see what happens whenever it opens again. Hey, something happened. Let's look. Now, instead of 1 button, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went from 1 button to 4 buttons. Let's see if it'll happen again the same way. All right, I emptied out my magic box. Now, it says my input is 2. 1, 2. Lock it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see. Whoa! Instead of 2, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. That's just matching my input-output table. I put in 2 and I got out 5. Let's see if it works for 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Close it, lock it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, what's gonna happen? Let's unlock it. Whoa, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay, I don't know. It looks like it's getting bigger by the same amount to me, but let's see if it'll happen to 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock it, shake it. Let's see what happens. Wow, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons. Just like my input-output table says. Now, our job, we have to find the rule as to what happened. So now, we're going to say, pay attention to how we got from input to output. Well, I have 1 and I got to 4. How many more do I have? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 more. We had to add 3. Let's see if it works with 2. 1, 2. Let's add 3 more. 1, 2, 3 to get a total of 5. 2 plus 3 gives me 5. So I wonder what our rule is. If our rule means that we have to do the same thing to every input, what do you think it might be? You're exactly right. It is input plus 3 will give you your output. So if that's the rule, we have to do it to each input to get our answer. Look at that. We just figured out our first magic box rule. Our rule is x plus 3. Any input plus 3 will give you your output. Nice job, guys. Give your big brains a high five. Boop. Okay, let's do one more example. Oh, our numbers are much bigger this time. Our inputs are going to be 7, 8, 9, and 10. And our outputs are a lot smaller, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we're going from a bigger number to a smaller number, are we putting more on? No, we're going to be taking away some. So I bet you we're going to end up doing some takeaway. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what happens here. It says I have 7 buttons. I have 7 buttons, and I'm only supposed to have 2 left in my box. How many do I have to take out to get 2? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to take out 5 to only have 2 buttons in my box. So I had to take out 5. How did I get from input to output? I had to take away or subtract 5. Now, let's see if this is going to work for my next one. Well, this next one says I have 8 buttons. Boom, 8 buttons in my magic box. And I'm only supposed to have 3. So I'm going to put 3 right here. 2, 3. Let's see how many I had left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I had to take 5 from 8 to get 3. So what do you think the rule is? We had to do it every time and it has to be the same. What do you think the rule is? Think about it. You're right. The rule is input, take away 5. Input, take away 5. Now that we figured out the rule, let's apply it to the next ones. 9 take away 5? Yep, that gives me 4. How about 10 take away 5? Does that give me 5? Absolutely it does. Great job, everybody. Now it's your turn. You can make your own magic box, or you can use the dots that I have right here. Pay attention. How do you get from 1 to 6? So I'm going from a smaller number to a bigger number. Am I going to be putting more on? Or am I going to be taking stuff away? No, I'm going to be putting more on. All right, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to work on that. If you need some more time, go ahead and hit pause on the video right now. All right, welcome back. What do you think the rule is? Now try it with the rule set x plus 5. Input plus 5. And see if you get your rule and output that way. You did? Great job. All right, next problem, it's your turn. I'm going from a big number like 10 to a smaller number like 8. Do you think I'm going to be getting bigger or smaller? Am I going to be adding or am I going to be taking away? I want you to try and figure this out. Pause the video so that you can have some time to work. Great job pausing. Welcome back. What do you think the rule is? Now I want you to try it as input takeaway 2 and see if that helps you. It did? That's so exciting. Guys, I'm so proud that you have stayed with me and that you have successfully done your math lesson. Go ahead and share with Miss Wiseman your charts that you've made, and then that way she can give you credit for your awesome Magic Box activity. Bye guys, I miss you. Big hugs.